Okay, so we're gonna make Reubens from our leftover corned beef from yesterday. It was New Year's Day, and that is the day that we have corned beef and cabbage as good luck. So I'm gonna take the leftover corned beef and I'm actually going to put it in the food processor and let it get shredded so that I can warm that up on the stove. And I'm going to warm up some sauerkraut after I drain this. You also need some baby Swiss, and a good rye bread is what it calls for. But when I was looking for rye bread, I found this Asiago cheese bread, and I thought this looked fabulous. And I like that better, I think, than rye. So that's what we're going to use. So I will be right back after I drain this, and I'm just going to cut the fat off of the meat and put it in here to chop up. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have shredded the meat, and then I have also cut off all the yucky fat. I'll get rid of that, and I'm going to pull you over to the refrigerator, to the stove. Now I'm going to heat up the pan a little bit, and I want this to be warm. I want my meat to be warm, and I want my sauerkraut to be warm. I want my whole sandwich to be warm. So before I start, I will actually heat up the beef and the sauerkraut. And I didn't rinse the sauerkraut because I like the tang of the sauerkraut. I'm going to kind of keep some of it separate. My husband doesn't like as much sauerkraut as I do. We need some Thousand Island and some butter as well. So I'm just going to let this heat up. While that's heating, I'm going to butter my bread. Oh, this bread looks delicious. Dennis said that he might like 2 sandwiches. I think I'll make myself 1.5. Oh, I'll just go for 2 because there's no sense of saving the bread. And if I don't eat it all, then I don't eat it all. And I think high quality ingredients are important for this one. I wouldn't flake and get something you know isn't as tasty as something else. So in my case, I'm going to get like the Sargento brand of the cheese, or I would get deli cheese. I'm just going to take butter and butter one side of each of these pieces of bread. One sandwich, 2 sandwiches. Actually, I only got enough for 3 sandwiches here. So, I'm almost out of butter. And actually there's only 1 slice left, except for the heels, so I'm just going to leave it. I'll just have 1, and then if there's any leftover sauerkraut, I'll just have that. So I'm just letting that get warm. I'm going to grab some more butter. I don't need it for this, but I just don't like the butter dish to be empty. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, I will pause this while this is cooking up because it's no sense of watching it get hot. Okay, I think this is good and heated through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sauerkraut out and put it on a plate. I'm going to scoop up a good helping of the meat. I'm going to put this down. Actually, I'm going to put a piece of cheese on it first. Put some meat down. I'm making 3 sandwiches, so I'm going to try to divide the meat up in my head to 3. This is kind of warm, but I'll just use my hands to spread this around. Ooh, that's hotsy-totsy. And then I will add some Thousand Island. And another piece of cheese. And then a piece of bread with the butter side up. So this one is for my husband. I know that because there's not a ton of sour cream on it. So now I'm going to make mine. I will put the bread down, and then I'm just dividing the remaining meat up. Oh, I forgot cheese. Into 2. Giving myself extra cheese. Well, I'm not doing very good with this meat, am I? Come on now. Work with me. Then I will grab a gob of sauerkraut and a second gob of sauerkraut and Thousand Island. And cheese again. And then my topper. Oops. And then I have all the rest of the meat, if I can get it. It's hotsy-totsy. So I'm going to put my bread down, put my meat down. I have a spoon over here. There really wasn't as much meat left over as I thought there was. Dennis had said he wanted a sandwich earlier, and I told him there'd probably be enough, but I'm glad he waited. And then I'll put some more cheese on top and some Thousand Island. Alright, so all of them are made now. Just let me rinse my hand off. These are pretty big sandwiches. Okay. Oh, wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I lost a little bit. Darn it. One, two, Yikes, 3. That one was better. So that means this last one will be perfect. It's probably not ready yet though. No, not yet. So we're just getting the bread toasty because it's already cooked. Now even this is a little too much sauerkraut for me, so I'm going to get rid of some of this. And I'll just have some extra for my plate. Then we'll have Dennis's plate. There's one lonely piece of cheese left, so I guess I should eat that, shouldn't I? Woo! 1, 2, 3. Oh, not perfect, but okay. We can deal. These sandwiches are big, big. I don't know if you can see, but I can kind of still lift it up, so I'm just going to wait just a little bit longer. I'm a big proponent for cleaning as you go. Put his plate down here. And here it is. Delicious. It's not getting very brown yet. How's this one looking on the other side? Decent. And if you wanted to serve this with like some kettle chips or something, that'd probably be really good, but we're not going to serve it with anything. We're just going to eat it like this. Smells really good. Wish this would get browner. I'm gonna cut this one. Oh, it's so delicious looking. The cheese is melting nicely on this one. It's looking good. I will try it. Make sure it's as good as it looks. Oh my goodness. It's better than it looks. That's a really good sandwich. I want this sandwich to hurry up and get done so I can eat. Actually, I think it's looking good. I'm going to cut that one for my husband. Get all those crunchy things off. And that'll do it. So there is our meal. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys try it. Bye-bye.